Good evening, everyone. How's everyone this fine Thursday evening? Let's have a look at the chat, see who is in tonight. First off, we have Graham, Leamington Station. As always, the chat just freezes and disappears. And then we got RG Change, Robin Grace. Evening, guys. How you doing? Oh, complaining about the weather. Cold to you guys. Here at the moment, it's a balmy 12 degrees here in Donegal. It's been dry all day, cloudy, but there is that chill in the evening now. You think, need to put the heating on, light a fire. Perfect night for working on the model railway. Brian, Finnish Centre Model Railway. Good evening, Brian. How are you doing? Don't forget to put links up for your train set shop. And everyone check that out. Anthony Dodge, how are you doing? Oh, Kyan's there as well. Good evening, Kyan. How are you doing? Securidensa, Christopher. Good evening, sir. How are you doing? And who else we got? Oh, Tom Houston, Model Rail. Good evening, Tom. Hope you're keeping well. Yeah, Brian's there mentioning about the show that's on. Is it this weekend, Brian? If you're a YouTuber, get in contact with Jason Barnabas. So barnabasjunction@gmail.com, and you put on the VIP list. If you're an active YouTuber, you get free entry. Jason is on after me. The stream will kick you straight over to his stream at 8:30. Brian Madden, good evening, Brian. How are you doing? Who else we got coming in? Smallwood Junction, Paul and Paris. How are you doing, guys? Hope you're keeping well. Digger Evans, Model Railway. Good evening, Digger. How are you keeping, sir? Joshua W56 Gaming. Hi, Joshua. How are you doing this evening? We got Newland Railway. Clive, how are you doing? I got 2 minutes of your live stream earlier on, Clive, where you were crawling around under your layout there. How's that wiring going? As Brian's mentioned there, everyone vote for the best moderator yet. Yes, Jason's launched the moderator awards again, sponsored by West Hill Wagon Works. I'm sure somebody could post the link for me. Yeah, this it's an idea that myself and Jason came up with. I mentioned it to Jason, the year before last, saying, you know, we should do something for our mods because we couldn't do these live streams, any of us, without the moderators helping out, keeping an eye on the stream, catching things that, you know, we don't always catch in the comments, putting links up and everything like that. And I mentioned it to Jason, and Jason just ran with it. He's the one behind it who's organized it. You know, I just had the idea. He does all the organization. So full credit to Jason there for sorting it out and just running with the idea. Alan White, good evening. Hot Dog Pilot Andy, good evening, sir. Yeah, it's on this weekend. So if you can go and you're an active YouTuber, send an email to barnabasjunction@gmail.com and he can put you on the VIP list and you get free entry. Beaton Hugh Junction, good evening. Digger's doing good. I hope you're well. Yeah, I'm not too bad. A bit of a sore throat, but that's just one of those things you get in the winter. As the nights start to draw in, it gets a bit cooler. And the kids are at school and bringing home all sorts of germs. Just splice the two parts together. Excellent, Clive. There we go. RGJ Trains has put up the link to the Google Docs. Fill that in. One entry per document. So don't forget to put all the details in there. It's a simple form. It's only a couple of lines. Fill it in. Maura Curran, good evening, Maura. How are you doing? Oh, Joshua's mum's birthday coming up. It's got her a nice present. Is it train related, Joshua? 28.8, yes. Andy, thanks very much. Hit the like button for me, share the stream. It all helps. So anyway, guys, I've had one of my subscribers contact me. Subscriber by the name of Danny North. He's getting back into model railways, and he had a couple of questions for me. So I thought the easiest way is answer them on the stream instead of typing out a long-winded answer, which doesn't always work out all the time. And also I need your guys some help as well, because he's asking about Cato Unitrack. Now, as you know, everything I do is on PicoTrack. I know nothing about Cato Unitrack. I don't know if any of you guys do have any experience of it. Starting at me with 3 laptops on the go. Yeah, there's 3. One of them is running the stream. Then each of the other laptops is running a webcam. And then I have, you can see in the top right is a mobile phone also acting as a camera, all running through StreamYard. So that you're seeing some behind the scenes secrets there. I mean, they're really old laptops. They're only about capable of running the webcam and put anything else on them and they'll crash. Yeah, so Cato Unitrack, yay or nay? Anybody got experience with that? And then he's also asking about, is it important to have pedestrian access to a yard scene to make it more realistic? The scene is center of a layout, how workers access it, or doesn't it matter? And basically I replied to that section saying, rule 1, it's your layout. Build it how you want it, how you see it, do whatever you want. You can look at real life things for inspiration, but it's all about the space you have and what you want to do. And also the playability you're going to have for your layout. So that regards is up to you. Then he's just asking about powering the layout because he wants to go the DCC route. So I might do a little bit, take the roaming camera and just show how I wire up here, just so it's a better sense of how it works. No, note about Cato Track, only that it's supposed to be good. Okay. Am I coming this weekend? No. We can't this weekend. It is number 3 daughter's birthday this weekend, Anna, who some of you would have met. She's been at some of the shows with me. She will be 19 this weekend. So we'll be out celebrating with her, whatever she wants to do this weekend. Yes, I've got something on the layout with the squeaky wheel. I think it's the Winhoff unit. Also, a couple of streams ago, I was starting to have issues with the Class 43. It doesn't seem to be working. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that loco off of there, put another loco onto the train, see if it runs around, see if the track, is it a track issue or the loco issue? I've got a feeling it's probably the loco. So now to horrify all the rivet counters, I'm going to put my Irish A-class at the front of the train. If I can reach and get it out of the cabinet. Also, I've hurt my back, so leaning over like this at the moment is pretty painful. Right, let's put this on the track. There's a nice gap in the track over there, and when it makes a very, very satisfying clickety-clack as it goes over it. Okay, so let's release that one. Release, select 4-8. The reason I picked this one is I know what the number is for it off the top of my head. Bring on the lights. And we're going to take that around and just see how that runs on the track. It's probably a bit of a cheat using this one because it's probably going to run fine because it does have a stay alive in it. But what I shall do is I shall get my rolling road, put it on a piece of track, and hook up the loco to that. And then just have it running. Right, where did I put it down? There it is. Okay. Right, I'll get back to the chat in a minute. Let me just see if I can set this up running. Because I have taken this off. I have cleaned the wheels. And it just doesn't want to behave. Right, I'm just going to leave it running there for 10 minutes, see if it stops. Just might need a little bit more running in, you know. Let's see what that does. Right, let's get back to the chat. Squeaky wheel, classic entertainment. Yes, I think it is the Winhoff unit. Needs a little bit of oil somewhere. Trevor Veal, good evening, Trevor. How are you doing? Oh, Graham's going to a show in Newcastle. Jesmond in Newcastle. Mark, how could you? River Counters must upset. I don't care. It's my layout, as I said, and I'll run what I want. Like, it's bad enough if they've seen all those hoppers, because there's, what have I got on there? CDAs, HAAs, and what else have I got? HFAs on there, and a tanker. So people will be most upset. The Simon Trains Model Railway Showcase. Here we go. Time for the puns. Right, so that's running away over there. I've got a bit of space in here now because the layout I was building for Modeler's Corner has made it to Modeler's Corner last Friday. The video that'll be out now over the weekend is just the last finishing touches I've done on that. You know, adding some detail, cabinets, people, that sort of thing to it. Yeah, Warren, I took it over there on Friday, and he seemed quite pleased with it. He was there just in time. He's going to start doing his Christmas window now, so hopefully that'll be in the window. I sent it there with a Hornby power controller, and he's going to hook up a Gauge Master to it. The Gauge Masters just run these little shuttles and things far better than the Hornby one. You switch it on, it immediately cuts out. Canadian Locomotive Logistics, good evening. How are you doing? There's Barnabas Junction. You must have heard us talking about him. How you doing, Jason? Canadian anyone to operate locomotive on my layout remotely? I would sure think there's a lot of people here who would want to do that. Canadian Locomotive Logistics, are you the one that has got a webcam or got a camera on your loco and it's streaming as it goes around? If you do, because I have seen that one. If it is you, have you done a video on how you've done it? Because it's something I want to do. I want to, obviously for my live streams, have something going around streaming as it's going around. Now I have done it with a GoPro, but a GoPro is too big for this layout. It would get knocked off. Where am I? I am in Ireland, northwest of Ireland. Explains why my ears are burning. I thought that, Anthony. I looked at that and just came up. I thought, I bet Kayan's at the keyboard. So we've got one there for the moderator awards. Kayan can. Sorry about that. Canada Locomotive Logistics there. Anthony Dodge, who's one of the mods here, his grandson attacked the keyboard, and I think he's hidden and re-hidden some of your messages, so apologies for that. That's something for Brian's Xmas bloopers reel, yeah. So if you've been getting some messages there, Canadian apologizes for that. Oh dear. So yes, now that Modeler's Corners layout's out of the way, it's on to this one here now. I have the houses. I've got 3 of them built. I've got a corner shop. I have to build another one. Ooh, I just knocked the lamp out. It's got to come out anyway when I put the shops in. I've got another one of these to build. I've got a light here. I've got to fix a couple of little bits and pieces that need fixing on there. There's a bit of scenery on the hillside needs fixing where the paint underneath has peeled and come away. So it's just going to be a couple of bushes just to fill that in. And yeah, once that's done, so hopefully I might get that done over the weekend because I have to change all these gardens at the back. So if I get that done over the weekend, that'll be out of here. Because in this spot here, and we're into November now, so we have to mention the Christmas word. My lovely other half has got this 10-foot Christmas tree to go in this window for Christmas. So I have to get this out of here to get that in. So I've promised her I'd get this done this weekend to get it out. Which means I've got to work on my model railway at the weekend. If she wants the Christmas tree up, then I have to work on it. So, you know. It's already 6 minutes long. He distracts me with his balloon and then mad hands all over the keyboard finger pad. Kind of in Skynet. Just realized I was watching this a few minutes behind on the stream. I've done that before, where I've had an internet glitch or something. And of course, I had the usual panic before I started the stream here. About 6:30, internet just died, just went off, lost connection to everything. I had all the laptops set up and they just all died. Went out to the router's saying, no, I got no internet. And I'm like, oh. Rebooted everything and it came back on. So if I disappear, you know what's happened. The internet's gone down because we had, what day? Tuesday night, our water went off. No warning, no nothing. Water went off about 6 o'clock in the evening and didn't come back on to 10 o'clock the next morning. You know, if you had a warning that the water was going off, you would, you know, be prepared. But no water. I think a pipe burst or something up the road, and we seen the guys out digging up the road. So, but it was 10 o'clock the next morning before it came back on. Fair argument, Mark. Like your style. Yeah, well, you know. After 20 minutes behind until I caught up. That's terrible. Imagine having to work later. Well, saying that, probably won't be able to do it Saturday because it's his daughter's birthday, so it's all about her that day. And then Sunday. Yeah, Jason, I already mentioned the moderator awards there. We had the link go up. Feel free to put the link back up again. I was just saying how it's yourself who's put all the hard work into this. I said we had a discussion a couple of years ago about it. I brought the idea to it, and you just ran with it. You got the sponsorship from West Hill Wagon Works, and you've done all the organization, and I've really done nothing. I just had the idea, and you've done all the work. So fair play to you, Jason. To say it's something with all our streams, all of us who do the streams, myself, Jason, Jennifer Kirk, Andy at the weekends, Brian's Waffle and things like that, without the moderators helping us put links in, watching out for, you know, spammers that come in, which, you know, touch wood. I haven't had too many spammers recently. When I first started, oh, it was awful. But, yeah. How do you use StreamYard? Does it need to be on a laptop computer? Can it be used on an iPad? You can use it on your phone, tablet, laptop. As long as you just go to StreamYard.com, create your account. You can use your iPad and its camera. If we look, let me just show you my setup here. So bottom left hand. So we have one laptop here. This is my main laptop. This is running the stream. Then I have two laptops here. These are old laptops of mine. And basically, they just have Windows on them and just have webcams plugged in. Like one there and one over there. And then what I'm using here is actually a phone, a StreamYard. And that's how I connect my different cameras. We are past bonfire night, so maybe the C word is allowed. I was 40 minutes late to my own live stream, so it's fine. Yeah. We already exceeded the vote compared last year. Oh, excellent. Oh, wait, I'm a mod. Sorry. Oh, no, sorry. Alan's in. Good evening, Alan. How are you doing, sir? That's Alan Reynolds at Buckman Junction. No, Simon, you're all spanners. No, Brian. Yeah, it was when we were going to Bernie's memorial. Yeah, because I picked you up at your place and then we headed off to it, didn't we? Yeah. Oh, 33 in, only 15 likes. Don't forget, hit that like button for me, guys, please. It all helps. And share the stream. And if you're new here, subscribe. If you're lurking in the background, that's fine. You can come into the comments and say hello. Tell us a bit about your layouts and what you're at. Or if you just like trains. Or even if you don't like trains. Right, the 43 I put on there, it just cut out, just stopped, and now it's going again. Then we need to reset the decoder. Chris Valley 56. Good evening, Chris. How you doing, sir? Rob's in the crap. Anyway, he broke the 3D printer. Oh, no. I'd say there's a very worried vote this year. I think it's going to go to the wire. Oh, okay. He's ordered a part for it out of his money. Don't mind the Anyone votes for me again this year will get a horse's head. Okay, Brian. That's threatening. Anyway, nominate me for the YouTube Moderator Awards and I'll stop the bad puns. What happened to the hot end? Sorry, it was on. Yeah, somebody post the link up there for the vote for the mods. Canadian local. I don't know if you. Yeah, I'm DCC on, well, 00 here, but you know, same track, HO. Right. I built a camera for streaming that takes track power. Yeah, I'm just looking at your channel here. I am subscribed to you. Did you do a video on that? Because I'm sure I remember looking. I searched through your videos and I couldn't see. Yeah, let me just share your, because you've got a live stream going. Let me just share that on the stream. There, that's a link to Canadian Locomotive Logistics stream. Hi, Valerie, how you doing? My TSP streaming, right. Right, put a link up to his channel there, so get over there and have a look at his live stream. Anybody who votes for Y-Ddraig gets a nude of Rob. Oh dear. Flymo Chairman 1, hello, good evening. How are you doing, sir? I'm voting now, my Rob. Right, okay. I'm just going to take the roaming camera over to the main layout. And this is just to help answer, Danny's question about wiring. Put that down a minute. Okay, so obviously this layout here, it's got 4 loops going around, and each section of track has got droppers. You can see there coming down from the track, and you can see them underneath. Now these are just temporary wired together at the moment, because obviously this is testing at the moment. Shortly I will be making this track permanent and doing the wiring up. So then what I will run underneath is I'll run what's called a bus wire, and that will run all the way around the track, and then each one of these droppers will be attached to this track. If I can, hang on, show you on the lower level. I need my torch for this. No, that's airplane mode. So if you can see there, where you have, this is the bus. So one of the bus is to power the points, and the other bus is the DCC bus. And then all these droppers that come down are wired into that bus as it goes all the way around the layout. I hope that makes sense. Right, let's turn that torch off. I'll put this over here for a little while. Right, let's get back to the chat. Let me go back a bit. Okay, where did I get to? Raymond Legs is in. Hi, Raymond. I can't remember whether I said hello to you or not, but hello. Dozed off. No, that's fine. Flymo, you're entitled to doze off. Timber Surf, good evening, sir. I've decided after chatting to you last week about, I think you're right about doing the interior. There's no point because it's so small. And the other thing is I'm not going to have time to do it as well, because I need to get that layout out of here by end of next week. So it's something I might look at in the future. It comes with a little paper interior from Metcalf, so I've put that in anyway. It doesn't look too bad. Where it's going to be located in the middle of the layout, it's not really going to be seen, and I'm not going to put any lighting in it, so I'm just going to leave it as it is for now. Reynolds, I've hit the thumbs up, and I've also nominated my vote for this year's moderator. there we are. Oh, and Graham's controlling your train. That's Graham at Leamington Station, Canadian Locomotive Logistics. We're wired on this answer. I stay up late because I'm a singer. When's my model exhibition? The 22nd and 23rd of February, I think it is. Which reminds me, I have to put up a post about that. I must do that tonight. There's Brian putting up the train shop. Don't forget to check that out. See what deals he's got on there. What bargains he has. Moneybrook Junction, good evening, sir. How are you doing? Buswire does two come at once. Oh, dear. Looks like Clive's live stream. Yeah, crawling around under a layout and a load of wires. Yes, so I hope to definitely get you. Yeah, so I don't know if you've done a video on how to make the camera, what components you need and everything, because I would love to make one for here for going around the layout, because I just think it gives a great perspective of the layout running around. As I say, I used a GoPro with is it Monas server, and then going through OBS to create a webcam. But the problem with the GoPro, it's too big. You know, you have to put it on sideways, not. If you have any tunnels or bridges, it doesn't go through. Wolf 16 XPW, good evening. How are you doing? I told you, yeah. Yeah, you were very wise to that, Timber. And I was thinking, I'm just going to create myself a lot of work here. Get frustrated with it for something that's not really going to be seen where it is. I did myself. Don't worry, I will be getting some stuff off you in the future, Timber, because there are some bits, certainly when I'm doing this layout. Because when I was doing Modeler's corner layout, the final little bits of details like cabinets and wheelie bins and things like that, rooting around in my boxes and find all sorts of stuff that I bought. You know, West Hill Wagon Works from Jeff Redman at Scenic 3D or 3D Scenics. I got off him benches and stuff. And when I was at the show in Dublin, one of my friends there who does some 3D printing, he gave me a little bag of cabinets and bins and stuff like that. And I put some of that stuff on. And there's traffic cones and things like that. Like that. 156, Andrew, the Shortbread Express. Good evening, sir. How are you doing? Yeah, the train shop is Brian Finnerton. So anything you get off there will be serviced and looked after by Brian. So you know it's going to be working. I just got to take a swig of Dr. Pepper, throat's getting dry. Flymo. I wouldn't say men can't multitask. Don't forget the grunts and groans. Yeah, is that when you get older, whenever you get up, you have to make noise now. Oh, yeah. Oh. No, well, if I did, it would be a full day. Right, okay. Did say not made for most of the stuff. No canvassing. Yeah, see, what I'm after is a camera that I can stream from, so I can hook it into StreamYard or hook it into OBS as a webcam, which then I can hook into StreamYard. There's lots of Cube cameras out there and everything, but one, they're not a great quality. Two, some of them don't stream very well. So, you know, I was just trying to find someone who's done it or could show me how to do it. I'm just having a bit of fun. The bad puns would never stop. It wouldn't be the same without you, Simon. Oh, Graham, you're going to be streaming on Sunday around 2 p.m. Excellent. Is that going to be from the show or from your own setup at home? Excuse your ignorance, but what's the orange logo? The orange logo going around is Irish Rail A-Class. And you're thinking, why is that pulling a rake of Mark IIIs with a Class 43 on the end? Because over here is the sick engine of the Class 43, the HST. It's not behaving itself, so I got it running on the rolling road. See what it's doing. Also, I do like to do things like this because it upsets some of the river counters if they go, well, that can't be. My layout, my rules. SpongeBob, old pants, good evening. How you doing? Have you tried the DJI? I'm hoping to get a DJI, is it the 3? Which is quite a small one. So I'm hoping I can maybe use that. Because, Graham, you've got the 2, haven't you? Can you stream from that? It's an orange logo. Irish A-Class, yep. Brian, your wit is unmeasurable. Thanks, Daniel. Recovering from last Thursday. How are you? I'm not too bad. Woke up this morning with a sore back for some reason. I don't know. I either slept funny or it's where I was making that kit last night where I was hunched over the table a little bit making it. Could have done it. But it's a couple of days rest, it'll be gone. It's just one of those things. James Gibson, good evening, sir. How are you doing? God, thought you were 21. It's blooming awful, Mark. I don't make noise getting out of bed, but going to bed, that's a different story. We don't want to know, Anthony, what noises you make in your bed. She's got a Polo Ches Ren Bristro kit, Mazer model series. Opened all the pieces there. That sounds very interesting, Raymond. Howard Plumford, good evening, Howard. How are you doing? Just been watching my scenic video. Very good. Thank you. Yeah, I put a lot in that video because I thought it's a good overview of doing the scenics from the base, static grass, tufts, trees, putting it all together, color scatter. You can go further with that if you wanted to make it look more overgrown. Then you'd use some longer 6mm hay straw colored grasses to make it look a bit more overgrown and go heavier with the bushes and that sort of thing. Did I get the layout done for the shop? Yes, I delivered that last Friday. That is out of here. The 6x4 layout is now what I'm going to be working on. You might find next week that is gone. If I get working at it on Sunday and get it all done. And probably what will be sitting in its space will be the Christmas layout that I need to get ready for the show on the 30th of November. I hear you tried so many of better one in the making, not 1080. Right, okay. Trevor, the getting down is easy. I need a crane to lift it back up again. Andy Puff Candy Dobson, good evening, sir. How are you doing? I spring into bed but crawl out of it. From home, more Merg stuff. You know, I am a member of Merg. And there's a lot of stuff I want to get, but I've never ordered any of their kits. So I'm paying this membership and not actually using it at the moment. Why? Well, because it can pull them, yes. Yeah, see, as I say, the 43 engine, the loco with the motor in it, wasn't working properly. So I thought, I'm going to put that on there, see if it's a track issue, which if there is a track issue, that one's not going to really tell it because it's got to stay alive in it. So, but saying that, I put the class 43 on the rolling road and it ran for about 10 minutes. Then it stopped. And then it restarted. So I think I'll reset the chip in it again. And then put it back and see what happens. Because that's actually got the new Bluetooth Hornby chip in it. I've never actually used the Bluetooth on it. I just used it standard. So maybe the chip needs an update. I don't know if there's new firmware for it, but maybe it needs. Irish A-class Mark IIIs and a class 43. Very prototypical. You will always find prototypical stuff on my layout here. In fact, it's probably pretty close to prototypical. I mean, you've got the nuclear flask going around with a class 57 DRS. That's probably pretty close. Apart from the A-class on the front of the Mark IIIs and the 43, pretty, you know, the Winhoff unit going around. That's, you know, class 37 pulling a load of mixed hoppers. Drone or gimbal? To what? What was that about? Robin Grace, RGJ Trains? Or is that for another mark? Clockwork Orange Train. The Pocket 2 can be streamed from, but the 3 is apparently better, but you will need the creator combo kit, as though you get the Wi-Fi module and the 2 gets very hot, but not sure about the 3. Ah, okay. Yeah, well, I am hoping to get the 3. I'm sort of saving for it at the moment. I'm about halfway there, so I might have it by Christmas. Because you're pat back from sleeping on the sofa from spending that 500 on locos. That could be it, exactly. Everyone knows rule 1, but a whole lot ignore it. Try running 4 different eras, 3 different nationalities, and cars and non-project on live stream. Yeah, I get people saying it to me all the time, but I'm just like, I just like running trains, and most model railways don't give a damn, but some people do. I'm actually going to get some shortbread tomorrow. Yes, Nick has Nick Rule 1. I think he's got the 2, because I was looking at that. Well, that might be the way to go. Looking around his channel, there's no video. I think he just said earlier that he hasn't done a video on it. If he did, it would take him all day to do it. I feel like I've been hitting the forehead with a roll cage. Oh, wait, that happened at work. Oh, did you, one of those trolleys? I remember working in Argus. Those things were deadly, especially if someone let it go on the ramp. Yes, they are the Hornby Pullmans with lights. What I've discovered is I managed to get myself 11 of them, so I'd have a full rake of them. But with the friction from the pickups on the wheels for the lights, if I've any more than, I've got, what, 5 on there now? If I put any more on, when it goes around a curve, it pulls it off the curve because there's just too much friction from the wheels. So it's fine with 5. If I put another one on, it will start derailing and pull itself off the curve. So, yeah, I got a full rake, but I can't run it. Not that short was funny. Yeah, I just thought it was a bit of fun. It was one of those short, like I'd done it in about 3 minutes, with the help of the daughter. Nice buttery shortbread. It's something we usually get at Christmas as a box of shortbread. Don't normally eat it during the year, but you end up with a box of shortbread. There's the link for the Donegal Railway Heritage Centre. Our new website should be up and running now. You can put my camera. Here's, try it out. Yes, but I'm not going to have time to do it now, Canadian, because I got to finish up in 5 minutes. But if you're around next Thursday and you come in, what I can do is I should be add it to my StreamYard. Now you should be able to, because StreamYard, you can go in there and, because I've done it before with YouTube, you can link another video or channel through StreamYard. Your sales big bundles in this say, just like any other camera stream yet. Or too complicated for me. It's not. It's. I'm not sure what my IP range is, because I work in IT and I probably have changed it from 192.168, so it's not the standard IP range. I've probably done something like 1010, something like that. And Carvel Studios, good evening. Size of channel isn't necessarily an issue, but yes, it means some have not found you yet. Tend to invite the critics for affirmative reasons. Hornby did have an update last week for the sound chip. Yeah, I wonder, did Hornby update the firmware for the chip, or was it just an update on the sounds? But it's probably something I need to do because I haven't actually, I took it out of the box, gave it an address and ran it. I didn't actually look at the Bluetooth bits on the chip. Right, am I going to make it to the end of the chat? This is the 3-minute warning. Be finishing up at 8:30, and once I finish the stream, it'll kick you all over to Jason's stream. We'll be starting at 8:30. I run what I want. I can't afford 100% prototypical consensus. Yeah. Oh, I I agree with you there, Raymond. I can't either. It's just a lot of the stuff now I've picked up secondhand from. I must admit, when I went to Worley, there was a lot of deals there, a lot of good secondhand stuff, you know, well priced. When I went to Dublin, again, there was a lot of good price stuff there. And I think, in fact, a lot of the traders, by the end of the Saturday, they were there for the Saturday, Sunday, Monday. I think a lot of their stuff was gone by Saturday evening. Because I picked up a few hoppers. He had 3 on the table. I said, oh, I'll take those 3. And he went, oh, I've got some more down here. And pulled up this box, rooted around there and found another 3. Also, you know, the weathered ones you can see going around. So they're not like the basic railroad Hornby ones. They're more the detailed ones. And I got them for €8 each. And it looks like they've never been out of the box. Not a mark on them. Well, it depends what you want to do with Merg, Alan. They do a lot of different electronic kits to do different things, animations on your layouts, a whole complete DCC system. The best thing is have a look at their website and see the sort of stuff they do. See if it's any good to you. I got the DGA. Yeah, that's I want to get that, Simon. Oh, it's 8:30. I haven't reached. I could Google about it. A lot of people use them for. Right. Okay. No, I walked into the roll cage and bashed my forehead on it. Oh, did it knock any sense into you, Simon? That's the big question. Right, I haven't got to the end of the chat there, but I'm gonna have to call down to the stream because we're running into Jason's time. So I will see you guys next Thursday. Video out over the weekend on the final bits on Modeler's Corner layout. As always, thanks for tuning in, guys. Hit the like button on your way out. Subscribe if you're new here. And I will catch you all next Thursday, hopefully, guys. If not, I will see you over in Jason's stream shortly. So take care, everyone. Thanks very much, and I'll see you next Thursday. Bye.